Hey y'all, I'm back, y'all. I had to take a moment, okay? So today we're gonna be talking about what to expect after getting the BBL because it's some stuff now. I'm telling you, so stay tuned, y'all, because we about to talk about this. Hey y'all, it's Robin. Okay, so before we get into everything, let me explain something. I had to take a quick hiatus from YouTube because first of all, I had to revamp and rebuild my business, Black Sage Cosmetics, and I was just collecting content and everything like that, and I just wanted to focus on something else at the moment so that way I can get my life together and get right back into what I was doing because I was, recovering and I couldn't really sit at my desk and stuff. It was kind of like throwing me off a little bit. So now, baby girl, I'm back, okay? So let's talk about this. After getting a 360 BBL. So I received my BBL February the 9th, 2021, which was about a few months ago. I'm going to say about 3 months ago. And because right now it is March the 18th. And I have been able to literally finally see the results, love the results and everything. In the beginning, it is true that you will go through a whole cycle of emotions like, what the hell did I do to my body, to okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were like, okay. So I went through those emotions and everything like that. So definitely that's something that you do need to be expecting. So we're going to be going over I'm looking at my notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 expected things that you should know about after getting a BBL. Some things may be, obviously obvious, and then other things may not be so obvious. So yeah, comment down below if you ever received a BBL, what you have already expected, if I have not already mentioned it on my end. But these are my personal experiences that I had to go through, whatever the case may be. So so number one, let's talk about the fact that by you not sitting on your butt, and I literally took myself between 2.5 and 3 months to actually start sitting on my butt. I was associated with a Facebook group, and there was a question. They was like, "Oh, so how long did it take you guys to start sitting on your butt?" And some girls was like, 2 weeks. I said, 2 weeks. I mean, when I accidentally fell on my butt, whatever the case may be, playing with my kids, that shit was just weird, so it was just like, no. So by me not sitting on my butt for a very long time, and I was sitting on my knees and sitting on my elbows for support, my knees and elbows got black. So here's a clip of me, just how I normally would work on my laptop or whatever the case may be. So because I was sitting on my knees and my elbows for a long time, I noticed my elbows started to get black a whole lot. It's just, as you can see my elbow right here is super black. Oh my god. And then of course, like I mentioned before, this elbow is super black. Let me show you guys my knee. So that was a little devastating because I'm like, whoa, I didn't realize my knees and my elbows was going to get, so dark and everything like that. And of course, you can do your little, cocoa butter and everything. But that is definitely something that you need to expect. I did see in that Facebook group, that one girl said that her doctor suggested some type of like knee pads and stuff like that. My doctor didn't suggest that or whatever, but it's something that you really you could fix. You could fix dark elbows and black knees and stuff like that. You can fix that. So my next one is increased attention and decreased attention. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about decreased attention first. It's like decreased attention. You would have thought you would get more attention. No, baby girl. At least for me, I get decreased attention from the time before I had a surgery, and now that before I had surgery, I was getting attention. Now that I had surgery, niggas don't talk to me like that. And they don't talk to me like that because it was this one guy. I don't know if they trying to see if my ass is real or not. Maybe that's why I don't get that much attention no more. But this one guy, I was walking past the street and I saw my neighbor and I was talking to my neighbor about something real quick. And he stopped his car and I'm thinking that that's my friend's neighbor. That's my neighbor's friend. And this dude said about something. Oh, that drink looked too fraudulent. It looked too fraudulent. And he pulled off and I'm like, what? What are you talking about? And I was like, is he talking about my butt? Because that thing is big and my waist is small. Okay. So I'm just like, what? And I'm like, dang, that's probably why I don't get that much attention, because niggas probably think that my ass is fat. Fake. It's like, nah, that drink too big. Like, her waist too small. It don't look right. It don't look like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? And then I do get attention as well. I do have also increased attention, or whatever, but it don't really be the dudes that you be wanting to talk to sometimes. Be like, bruh, no. So I kind of been like, dang, I got a new body and stuff, and I'm single, and I've been single for 4 years now. So I'm like, I'm trying to mingle a little bit, but I'm like, motherfuckers ain't trying. They thinking that shit is fake, and I'm like, whoa. Okay, so that's that. Another thing is serious swelling. So I have a lot of swelling in my lower back. My lower back is oh my God, it had this little lump. Well, not a lump, but when I stood up, it was a lump. You could kind of see it. And then when I lay down, you can see this crease. So I must actually show you a picture of that, because I believe I still have that when I go to my massages. And that's why they tell you how important it is to have a faja and to keep on having compressions. That's what they say for the next 6 months after your surgery, to continue to wear your faja, to keep compressing your body, keep molding your body and stuff like that. So that's how I looked when, about a month ago, and I still have that type of swelling. The massages make my lower back feel so good. When I wake up in the middle of the night or whenever time I get up or whatever, my back be burning with a sensation, and it's like, what is going on? And so when I talked to my massage person, she was telling me that's just your body, your body trying to retract your skin and your muscle, and that's why you get your burning sensation. And I'm like, whoa, this shit hurt, and it make me feel like I'm an old lady or something coming out of the bed. So I don't really get those burning sensations as much as I used to, but I know that my swelling is still there, but it's just not as present as it was a month ago. So another thing is having a faja. Ooh, that's my money tree, y'all. Look. So I was also on that Facebook thing, and a girl was saying that she don't wear her faja no more. And then another girl was saying that what's so important of having a faja, and I believe I'll be doing another more in-depth video on that. But I literally was out of a faja for a whole month because it was something going on with the post office, and It was something going on with the post office. I had ordered a new faja because my stomach was going down and I just needed a new one from Pretty Girl Curve. So they shipped it out within 3 days, but it took a whole month for me to get it because USPS was backed the hell up. And I'm like, what's going on? So then I'm over here using like waist trainers and stuff like that to try to keep some type of compression. And then I ended up buying a whole nother like faja, but it wasn't the faja that really had the hip and butt, like no hip and butt compression, because you don't want nobody compressing that booty or those hips if you got those hips done. You don't want that. So it was just like, geez, I just already spent like almost $200 on this other faja. So I would expect for you that when you're down in Miami or wherever you are to get, getting your surgery, or right after you got your surgery and you're trying to get a really good faja, make sure you get two. One for the size that you are now, and then maybe you should also order a faja that is one size down for the next coming month or two as your body starts to decrease, because my waist even went down a couple of inches. So I came out at like 37 and now I am a 33 in my waist, baby. Hello. Hello. So I'm telling you, man, it is something like you really need your faja, and make sure that you have two fajas, because you just never know. You never know how fast your body is going to shrink. You never know anything. And you can always get it taped in. And that's another thing. The faja that I did have while I was waiting on my new faja, I got it taped in, but the lady, she didn't just do my waist. She did my waist all the way down to my butt. So when I put it on, it was compressing on my butt and my hips. And I felt the throbbing. I said, no, I spent too much money on this ass. So I end up messing the whole damn faja up, trying to sew it back, trying to do all that. If I have a clip, I will definitely put it right here. Because clearly, baby, it didn't work out. So don't do what I did. Okay, so the next thing is you're going to have a lot of neck and shoulder pain, or at least I had a lot of neck and shoulder pain because I was like this so much, like on my elbows, down, or whatever the case may be. And so it's like super like your neck started to hurt and stuff because of how you're being positioned. You're not sitting up straight at the chair, you're down here, you know what I'm saying? And so you're starting to get a lot of like aches and pains in your neck and your shoulder. And yeah, it's real out here. But you know what? It's all literally worth it. Every time I look at my body, I'm like, bitch, you look balmy as shit. Like, boo. 5 kids where? Okay? So, yeah, it was definitely a wonderful investment, but it is stuff to come along with it. But I think that for anything that you want will always have, some stuff. So, another thing is I end up starting to gain a little bit of weight, right? So I already gained 10 pounds by the time I came home from the surgery because of the swelling and the fluid and this, that, and the third. But then I started gaining some weight in my arms and in my legs and in my chin. And I said, oh! I was like, what's going on? And then like I had to realize that though you gotta feed your fat, though you gotta eat healthy, but you also gotta watch those calories too. Like, I started to kind of like do some type of experiments with my body, like how far I can go losing this weight that I've gained. Cause I gained about an extra 5 more pounds. And so I'm just like, gosh, like that shit looks a little weird with this extra pounds and stuff like that. And like 5 pounds is like, no, it wasn't 5. It was 10. It was 10 pounds, y'all. It was 10 pounds. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I realized that like, you have to, well, at least for me, I had to watch my calories. Even though I was eating protein, eating this, eating that, but I was also like not really watching the calories intake. So that made me kind of like start gaining some weight. So I realized my body responds better when I continue to eat, you know, or do my keto diet and stuff like that. But also what helped me compress a lot of eating, because I've always been a snacker. That has never not changed. I've always been a snacker. But was the fact that, oh shoot, I gotta hold on. Hey y'all, sorry about that. I had a whole Zoom meeting and I was like, oh snap. But let me finish this video for y'all. So yeah, so pretty much like that's the update of having the you know, the unexpected things that have to happen when you have your, you know, your BBL and everything. So I'm about to show you guys right here a picture of where I'm at today. And here's, you know, a couple of little things that I have today to show you what my body looks like and everything. But what stands out the most is the fact that people might think that your ass is fucking fake. Like, this guy literally said it looks like it's fraudulent. I said, whoa, okay. I said, well, shit, you can say you think it's fraudulent because I wasn't about to have sex with your ass anyway, so it don't even matter. Like I just don't understand why people would think that, like, I'll be interested in having sex with you, or even anything of just, I mean, it's just not wrapping around my head. I just laugh at it because it's just so funny. It's like, bruh, well, let it continue to be fraudulent to you. That's why your ass ain't getting no motherfucking pussy. Okay? No ass. So, okay, y'all. So, make sure you guys watch my other videos. I know y'all like my BBL videos a lot, but I do have other videos such as my entrepreneurship life videos, and I do sometimes have talks, my talk videos when I be having topics and stuff like that. So if you guys would support, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay, have a wonderful day, y'all. Remember, I drop videos on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Yeah. Heard them lanes was talking down and we don't pay that no mind. Didn't need to watch them know that I'll be here in no time. Put a candle on it, had to tell them they could blow mine. Lights, camera, action, it's showtime.